Hello and welcome to RLTV News for the week of November 12th. I'm Hendria Gastelum.
And I'm Jason Ruth.
Sports Fest tryouts for Pretzel Eating Team and Root Beer Guzzling are on Wednesday, November 13th in Frau Perkins Room, B217 from 4 to 4:30.
Sport Fest will be held on November 16th at the RLT Fieldhouse. Come out and support our German soccer team, cyclists, long distance, and gummy bear team. Any questions, see Frau Perkins in B217. And attention teachers and students going on the Italy trip over spring break. Our next travel class is Sunday, November 17th from 2:30 to 4:30 in the AMAT classroom. See Mrs. Burton in the main office if you have any questions.
And after-school tutorials will be held every Tuesday and Thursday from 3:45 to 5:45 in our school's library.
The tutorials are free and any student can get help in most any subject from college tutors.
There will be absence makeups Thursday in the cafeteria from 3:45 to 5:15. You will be able to make up 2 absences. There is no charge, but students must have an ID badge and homework.
There will be absence makeups on Saturday in Metza from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. You will have the opportunity to make up 5 absences and there is no charge. However, students must have an ID badge and homework.
Now for a short commercial break.
So, would you say that you have a good sense of humor? Go ahead and hold that for me.
I do,
Cool.
within reason.
You guys like one, would you say that you have a good sense of humor?
Yes.
Go ahead and toss me one of those. Do you like the fluffy softness of this? Rate that about 1 to 10 for me, the softness of this pillow.
Are you gonna hit me with that pillow?
No.
Okay. Are you lying?
Hold this.
Oh, well then go ahead and 3, fight back as hard as you can, and okay, man down. Also, if you could rate this one as I'm hitting you in the face with it, that'd be awesome.
What you say? That you only meant well.
Oh boy, you don't know who you're messing with. I thought we were friends, Miss Martin. No.
Have you joined the Reflections program?
Reflections? What's that?
Well, Jason, I'm glad you asked. Sponsored by the National PTA, it's the oldest and largest arts program in America. Using the year's theme, Believe, Dream, Inspire, students use their talents to make the theme come alive through film production, visual arts, choreography, literature, photography, or music composition. If you're interested, the entry form and instructions can be found on the bulletin board outside the cafeteria or with Mrs. Burton in the front office. The deadline is November 18th.
Now, as you contemplate whether or not you're going to enter the Reflections contest, we'll take a short break.
Cynthia,
What?
why are you drawing on the wall? I'll do what I want. You could just like join art club.
Art club?
Yes, it's at Mr. Payne's room after school. Wait, they meet up every Tuesday.
Over there?
Yes, over there.
Okay.
By the way, we have a reader for drawing.
Welcome back, everybody. Seniors, senior yearbook ads are available now. Reserve your space for as little as $20. See Mrs. LaFatalo in B204 for more information.
Hey Turner, it's that time of year again! Time to reserve your 2013-2014 yearbook. Your first deposit of $30 is due by November 22nd, and the total cost is $65. You can also pay online with a credit card at www.smartpay.com. That's smartpay with a hyphen.com. If you seek additional information or want to reserve your book in B204 or in the main office.
And students, if you still have a textbook, calculator, or library book from last year, you need to bring those in to clear your record. Yearbook sales, prom tickets, and new IDs all require that you take care of last year's debts.
And now over to Raphael with the sports news.
Hey guys, Raphael here bringing you the sports for RLTV News. Today the R.O. Turner boys basketball team plays against Pascal here at R.O. Turner at 6:30 p.m. for JV and 8 p.m. for varsity. Plus, don't forget to check out their away game against Western Hills at 6 p.m. for JV and 7:30 p.m. for varsity. Today, the Lady Lion basketball team is having an away game against Mansfield Legacy at 5:30 for JV and 7 p.m. for varsity. And don't forget to check out their varsity's away game against Garland at 6:30 p.m. on Friday, November 15th. Finally, don't forget that Turner's annual powder buff is approaching quickly. Volleyball players will coach teams of 8 guys in a tournament on November 16th at 9 a.m. Plus, don't forget to check out the Dallas Mavericks games on November 14, 15, 16, and 18. And the Houston Rockets games on November 13, 14, and 16. That's it for the sports. Now it's time for RLTV News' newest segment with Alicia and Sophie.
Hello and welcome to the news segment of RLTV News, where together, Sophie and I review movies that have recently hit the theaters.
This week we saw Gravity.
Movie Ryan Stone, played by Sandra Bullock, is a mission specialist on the Shuttle Explorer.
With astronaut Matt Kowalski, portrayed by George Clooney.
They struggle to survive after a Russian satellite crashes into their shuttle.
It's always the Russians.
Will they make it back to Earth?
Or suffer a horrible death in space.
I'll admit, before watching the film, I wasn't too excited. The trailers portrayed it as one girl floating in space as others try to save her. But it wasn't, of course.
And since the trailer shows an explosion, it's hard not to wonder what the story is going to be about for the next 2 hours. But as the story continues, Ryan Stone and the other astronauts have multiple acts of heroism, many tense moments, and multiple flashbacks to Earth.
After seeing the movie for myself, I fell in love. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time, and Sandra Bullock gave a heart-wrenching performance. And visually, the movie was stunning. Altogether, I give it a 4.5 out of 5, only because some of the dialogue between Clooney and Bullock was a little fake.
I, on the other hand, was not very impressed by Gravity. I was expecting it to be a science fiction movie, but it wasn't really fiction as much as an attempt to be really factual, which would be fine if the science that the movie was based off of wasn't as unbelievable. Although the visuals were really pretty and the acting was great, the plot holes and what I consider to be a very poor storyline made me give this movie 2 out of 5.
So that means altogether we gave the movie 6.5 out of 10.
Will you go see the movie or pass up the opportunity?
I'm Alicia Cowan.
And I'm Sophie, and this has been
Movie Time! See you next time!
Wow. Hey Jason, are you going to see Gravity now?
Yeah, I think I will.
Great. Anyway, attention class of 2014. Your official senior shirts have arrived. All shirts are $15 cash only and can be purchased from Mrs. Binion in D201 or Mrs. Weatherford in the records office. Also, the following universities will have representatives at our campus. On November 15th, TWU will come. Then on November 20th, Texas State is visiting. And finally, on December 13th, S of A will be here. Be sure to stop by the College Center to sign up for a meeting. Thanks for watching. I'm Hendria.
I'm Jason, and that's all, folks.
La la la, this is my stuff. Got to get off. I may go pop. Excuse me. I've got to